What's up? What's up? That's Steven. Hey, Steven, what's up? Hello, hello. You're still here. I'm a little late. Did you get a notification from me? Hello, hello. Hi, Lorraine. Hello, dear. Oh, shit. What's going on? My camera's not working. Oh, there we go. Donating again. Oh, okay, cool. Cool. Go for it. What you donating for, girl? Tarot, okay. Tarot. How's Mel feeling about you right now? Let's see. So now. So how's Mel feeling about Lorraine at this time, please? How's Mel feeling about Lorraine? How's Mel feeling about Lorraine? The Hermit, the Lovers, Five of Cups, King of Swords, and Two of Wands. I think he thinks that you're being like kind of silent here with the Hermit card, keeping to yourself. There's a sadness here with the Five of Cups. And the Lover's card. This is like a sadness in a love relationship and kind of not really talking about it, keeping quiet about it. I know there's a part of him that looks like, I think he thinks maybe you're pissed. I am being silent. Yeah, that's what I'm showing. The hermit, kind of keeping to yourself. Yeah. So how he's feeling about you anyways. Thank you, Stephen, hon. You'll be right after Lorraine here. Yeah. King of Swords is here. Your guy who says Scorpio. So then in that case, it's like, yeah, like he's kind of pissy or making a decision. I don't know, something he's trying to make a decision, looks like, or thinks you're making a decision. It's all about how he feels about you, right? So, yeah, I think he knows that, like, you think he's pissed, something like that. And there's sadness here. There's definitely energy that there's something off. So he definitely feels that you feel sad and quiet to yourself. And yeah, because of him and his decisions or whatever he made here. He literally came home and I was silent but not ignoring him. No. Well, I don't get ignoring. I'm getting less, like, for me that'd be like 4 cups. It's more of a quietness and guardedness. But I think he's more guarded. I don't know. I think he thinks he's made you sad, basically, by his decisions and cutthroat words. So he went to his second shift at the new part-time job. So he left. You think he knows? Knows that you're sad and quiet? Yeah. He knows what, hon? That you're upset? Oh, absolutely. Because we have the 5 of Cups here in the center. You're kind of like, it's because you're quiet. That's why he feels that you're sad. About the your guys' love relationship here. Yeah. Yeah, I was not gonna go support him at his job. He can kiss my ass. Yeah. He may even be, I don't know, he's kind of, he's just, this, when I get this King of Swords, it's like someone who's very, like, decisive, but just harsh words, just blunt, yeah, harsh words. But he's a King of Swords, very blunt. Yes, there's the word I'm looking for. Yeah, blunt. Yeah. And that's making you sad, and he knows that. And quiet. It's his decisions, what he's doing here. So, yeah. All right, that's what I have for you, Lorraine. Thank you so much for your donation. All right, Stephen is up next. Thank you for the extra cards. Did I do extra cards? I didn't even realize I did, but that's okay. It's your birthday, right? It's all good. Okay. Apologies for bugging you with these questions every day, but you help me. Oh, Stephen, you don't have to apologize to me. I like to help people. And that's what I do this for, so. Um, how are you doing, first of all? Oh, I'm fine, hon. I'm fine. I'm hanging in there. Everything's good today. Just chilling, trying to stay focusing on my hopes and dreams. Trying to stay chill, right? Are you still stressed about your situation? Sometimes it comes and goes. It comes and goes. It comes and goes. But yeah, I would say yes. Just anxious. Anxious. Anxiety. I fucking hate anxiety. But anxious, for what I'm going to say, what I'm going to do, all that kind of stuff. I'm going to screw up. I'm going to do this wrong. It's a little silly because I'm stressed about something that may or may not happen. I mean, I gotta laugh about it because it is kind of funny, but at the same time, I totally believe it's going to happen. It will work out better than you think. I hope so. I sure hope so. Yeah, so I'm just hanging in there is all I can really say. Trying to, I don't know, keep busy, do what I do. Maybe let expectation go and see what happens. Yeah, true, because I am like, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? A lot of it is fear. Yeah, fear. Fear of what I'm going to act like. He still loves you, and that's the issue. What? Oh, Lord. uh, yeah, whatever. Can't express it. Yeah, I guess. I don't want it. I know that much. Well, yeah, he can't. I mean, he could never say that to me. If he was to say that to me, Stephen, and I think he knows this, that I would think he's manipulating me because of how bad he's treated me. Like, if I was him, I would be embarrassed by how bad he treats someone. So, do you still love him? No, no, I wouldn't. Um, he's a. It's a very bad situation. I can't imagine. Ugh. Who are you talking about? Oh, my ex-husband. My ex-husband. It's kind of one of those. I don't know when someone that it's like someone that you knew. So, like since we were kids, Stephen. Like I'm talking 18, 19 years old, and it's kind of like one of those things where you've known someone for so long. I mean, I have friends that I'll always have because I've known them for so long. I think it's more like that kind of thing. Like, I'm 47 years old, or I will be here soon, and I've was with him since I was 18 years old. So lots of history, lots of, what do you call it, like growing up together kind of thing. So it's that kind of bond that it's a karmic relationship, Stephen. They suck. I think no one can forget love, even if they're scared of it. Yeah, I'm not good with that certain person at all. Very karmic, very toxic, karmic, horrible. But I mean, I said bitch and bitch and bitch, but I'm actually so thankful for it because it made me who I am. Like, I'm Tarotchic. Like, I know all this shit. A lot of it because of him, because of our relationship. I think no one can forget. Oh, I regret that. Even if you're not on the same frequency, especially if you have kids. Yeah. Did he get worse as time went on? Oh, yes. 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 I mean, he started out really bad. It's the typical story, you with someone, they just love bomb, love bomb, love bomb. And then they move you off to away from your family and stuff, then they start hitting you. I mean, it's just like a freaking Hallmark movie. Um, and then the girl drives off, she puts her baby in the car. We're gonna go, we're leaving this guy. And then we get to the end of the road, and it's like, no, I'm not good enough. My dad told me I wasn't good enough, or nobody's gonna want me. And so you turn around and go back and you keep putting up with it. Yeah, it's just, and then the vicious cycle. Then you get divorced. You decide, he's not going to change. You get divorced, and then, oh, I'm going to change. I'm going to change. Blah 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 blah. And then they don't change. I mean, just back and forth. Just nightmare. Hallmark movies with Amy Acker. Is she redheaded? Is she redheaded? Is that who I'm thinking of? I don't know. But yeah, I don't. I think I don't know. He doesn't treat me very good. That's all I know. So, oh wait, she's not redheaded. That's not who I'm thinking of. She was an Angel, one of my fave shows. On Angel. Oh, yeah. I don't know her. Okay, Steven, you can ask your first question, dear. What's or the rain? Lorraine's birthday today, Steven. If you didn't know, I've eaten chocolate cake 3 times today. Damn it! Oh my gosh. Well, you know what? You have to. It's your birthday. I got some friends taking me out tomorrow for my birthday. Well, my birthday and my friend's birthday. I watched it with Sophie yesterday, and she didn't get it, but it has good messages about love. Oh, the angel? I don't know, Angel. I bought Sonal and myself pizza for my birthday. See, Lorraine, that's just bullshit. You should not be buying shit on your birthday. A life less ordinary. Oh! A life less ordinary? I think I've heard of that. I'm going to write that down. I think I've seen that. Actually, it's older. It's about angels who conspire to bring two people together to find love because the world doesn't have enough. Yeah, Lorraine, I wouldn't buy him shit. It says the 90s, and the main guy is a writer like me who gets evicted and loses his job. Are you serious? But despite that, it's a good movie on what love is. A guy who is a writer who gets evicted and loses his job. That sounds just like you, Steven. What the hell is this? I'm going to have to watch it. I know I've seen it back in the 90s, I'm sure. I'm a child of the 90s. Well, I was a teenager in the 90s. But so I guess you can't more call me a child of the 80s. What would happen if I tried to talk to David as an authentic person? Oh my lord. Steven. Steven. Do you love the 90s? Oh yeah. My high school was 1990 to 1994. Good times. Just running around all the time, acting a fool. Me and my friends. A lot of them still are my friends to this day. As a tarot reader, that movie is cool, and me and Khadijah love it, but Sophie didn't get it, but that's okay. Okay, well, I mean, we all like different shit, right? Like today, this place I was, they were watching freaking Western Lonesome Dove. And they had people hanging from a tree and burning people from a tree. And I'm like, I do not enjoy this. Like, this is not for me. I don't know. Sensitive people or highly sensitive people, empaths or whatever, do not do well watching any kind of like killing or anything like that on TV. I don't though. I can't do it. Like, ugh. I don't know if you ever watched Lonesome Dove. It's a Western. Old Western. All right. What would happen if Steven tried to talk to David as an authentic person? What would happen if Steven tried to talk to Is an authentic person. Magician, Four of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. Well, it's kind of like we have like the Magician is here, so it's like you're trying to take kind of like trying to change things, trying to change the process, I guess you could say. It would show that you care here with the Knight of Cups. It's like this is just showing in the home here. I'm showing some kind of care, but with the Magician though, it's like I want to say like the universe. There's already a plan in place. There's already something like things that go on behind the scenes when the Magician comes out. Um, that may not be seen with the naked eye here. But I do think that there would be some kind of care being shown. But I mean, this is just kind of like from your side. It's just not really telling me what would happen other than what will happen, which is just a manipulation of energy, I guess you could call it. Um, the movie makes the female character masculine and the male character feminine. What? In a vulnerable way, so it's very esoteric. Oh, interesting. So that's what I have for you. I don't know if that makes sense, but look like you're maybe trying to manifest some sort of care, like from David, but oops, as far as the westerns go, I like Clint. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, me too. I would say that as well, Stephen, if I was to choose. But then we're watching Lonesome Dove. My God. And I mean, everything was so, I don't know, just negative. I felt like. How does David? Okay. David. Four Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Swords. I think he thinks that you're not talking to him here, kind of ignoring him. Um, Eight of Pentacles, busy working, putting in a lot, making a plan here, taking steps. And the Nine of Swords, he's all anxious about it. He's got a lot of anxiety here, like stressing about the fact that I guess you're not talking. You guys are not talking here. 4 cups, like being told no, rejection, or something like that. Westerns are like low-key horror movies. Yeah, I would say so, Stephen. So yeah, he's kind of stressed, Stephen. Yeah, that's not good energy. He's kind of feeling very, well, anxious. I think he thinks you're busy working a lot, but I think he notices steps you're taking. I guess to move, I don't really know. It's just steps you're taking that's getting him stressed out. I feel called to talk, to live up to my own values. I feel called to talk, to live up to my own values. To talk to David? Talk about what, hon? If you feel called to talk about emotions, I do not advise it. If you feel called to talk about the facts, this, and this, then that's different. I'm thinking about going and grab my sweater. I'm feeling kind of chilly in here. Just a second, Stephen. Yeah, I know. Basically, to get more time to move, but also to salvage a friendship. Okay, what are we on? He doesn't have much love in this. I know, Stephen, but it's not your job to give him love. It's not your job to give him love. He's not a friend to have. He's not a friend to have, Stephen. I'm telling you. It will just hurt you. How does he feel about Leandro? All right, let's see here. How's David feeling about Leandro? How is David feeling about Leandro? How does Stephen feel about Leandro? How does Stephen feel about Leandro, please? Or how does Stephen feel about Leandro? Oh my gosh. I don't know why I do that sometimes. How does David feel about Leandro? How does David feel about Leandro? Spoken from the heart, it's who I am. Just know you'll get hurt. Just know you'll get hurt. If you're willing to get hurt, because your emotions will get, if you have an emotional reaction with him, okay. Okay. I'm a man. Okay. How does David feel about Leandra now? How does David feel about Leandra? How does David feel about Leandra? Five of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. Okay, I don't know. There's some kind of loss here. This can be missing someone here, emotionally unavailable, trying to make a decision on what to do here with the Two of Pentacles. Just feels very closed off, very, I don't know, I don't know if you call it a sadness. It just seems more emotionally unavailable, like trying to feel nothing, basically. Men are difficult. No shit, Steven. Men are difficult. I just now seen that. Good. I had to say something. They definitely are difficult. I'm gonna I'm gonna put a poster back here behind. Right here hanging on the back wall. Men are difficult. Girls, ladies, anybody? That's all you need to know. Anywho, but yeah, I don't know, there's something here about missing him, trying to keep busy, and something about holding on to his emotions, or actually could even be money wise. I don't know if these guys work together, are still working together, maybe, or something like that. There's a loss. Could be a loss of money, loss of time. There's a loss here with this. He's feeling some kind of loss with Leandra. That's not to depend on them for love. If you're strong enough to deal with their language and games to avoid being vulnerable, it helps. Well, yeah. Strong. That word games is the one that gets me. It's like I don't want any games at all. But sometimes we have to play the game, I guess you could say. Um, be in the game. But Um, the best thing to do though is no contact. And that is the absolute, if you can go no contact, that is the best way to deal with it. If you have to have communication, yes, you kind of have to play the game, um, and be the calm one. What will happen if I talk to David about stuff? About stuff? What kind of stuff? Like, basically, like you were saying earlier about staying in the house? To get more time. I'm sorry. To get more time. Yeah, to get more time to move. No sexist play games. Even gay guys do. Kristen being hurt is the main issue. Hey, Kristen. Yeah, I would agree. There's game players out there. There are narcissists from both sides, for sure. The first read. I'm sorry. I'm sitting here trying to do tarot. Okay. Risking being hurt. Yeah, I mean, people that have been hurt before, yes. But I don't think everybody's out to worrying about getting hurt. Now, if you have been hurt, yeah, which most people have, they don't want to get hurt again, right? It's normal. How do you guide girl relationships differently after this experience? Oops. Huh. I was so comfortable I started cleaning. My friends used to joke years ago when the girl starts cleaning, she's ready to move in. Oh my gosh. Now I know what it's like. Oh, I see what you're saying, Stephen. I'm like, what is he talking about? But now, since you've look, experienced this with David. I don't know. I don't know. I can't imagine though in a guy-girl relationship if you're living together. Of course, you would be in the same bedroom though. So I don't know. I don't know. It's a different. But bringing someone else over. Oh, but I guess it's different. I think David approached our relationships through a traditional sexist lens, which is not how that works. Oh, yeah, he does think that you're supposed to do all the chores and stuff. I've seen that in your reading several times. Like you're supposed to clean this and you're supposed to clean that, and you're like the wifely your wifely duties. You're like that kind of thing with the control and power dynamics, which is weird. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, women have been dealing with this for years. We just never had a name for it. Back then, it used to be asshole. Now it's narcissist. But no, I'd say there's the assholes out there that aren't necessarily a narcissist. All my girlfriends told me to leave all the times because they knew. Yeah, yeah. I feel you. All right. So what would happen here if Stephen was to talk to David about having more time? When you say stuff, David or Stephen, we need to make it more with the Lenormand. It needs to be specific so you can get a specific answer. Like, what exactly are you talking about? Because I don't think I can say both. Because you've got something about you. You want to get more time, and you also want to build a friendship. So, which one of those things do we focus on in the reading? Just because I don't think I'm going to be able to understand the answer unless I have a specific question. A friendship and living situation. Okay, that's two things. Uh, I'll say your living situation. I was confused because most of my relationship with guys who are honest about themselves. Oh, I see, Stephen. Yeah. Yeah, they were openly gay, right? I mean, they were like, they weren't playing games and stuff with you. Amanda, have you heard from the ex? No, Kristen. No, I have not. I'm trying not to freak out on that. Trying to just, it's one of those things that uh, sometimes I can see things in my cards, and if I've got like emotional strain about it, this is for when I read for myself, guys. This is not for you guys. But I can get things because I'm emotionally strained. And the only thing about it is other readers have seen this too. So that's where it's like, oh my God, is this truly going to happen? So I'm just focusing on my hopes and dreams throughout the day. Just like usual. The longest relationship I had was my first boyfriend who was a prostitute. Well, for the love of God, Stephen, what? Hi, Dan. How are you, hon? That was traumatic, but not like this. Yeah. So he ended up telling you he was a prostitute, but you never knew? Off and on for 5 years. Oops. Man, those off and on things never work. Figured it out early on. Off and on things are usually karmic, from what I'm learning, anyways. I've been studying. All right, so I'm going to ask about your living situation. Your guys' living situation here. How'd your day go? My day was fine, sweetheart. My day was fine. We had something I cared for him because his family was broken and he needed a sanctuary. The prostitute? Hmm. Alright, what will happen? So this David stuff is hard, but I know the harder stuff. Was this past person a narcissist? Help me be more street smart. Alright, what will happen if Stephen talks to David? What will happen if Stephen talks to David about the living situation? What will happen if Stephen talks to David about the living situation? Okay. Crossroads fish, the lady, the birds, the heart, the ship, and the lilies. Okay. So it's like trying to make peace with each other, trying to make peace with somebody leaving, somebody, yeah, peace with somebody being gone, making peace with someone being gone. There is something here though about some kind of compassion or forgiveness. Um, with the butterflies, the birds and the heart, there is a sense of like having kind of like this is like butterflies in the stomach. Um, yeah, there's something about like the birds in the heart, butterflies in the stomach. So it would be very like you had this conversation, you would feel very like icky inside, like that. I don't know if icky is the right word. Like, well, whatever you like, butterflies in the stomach. I don't know how else to explain it. Um, because there is some kind of compassion. There is something here about making decisions, though, when it comes to finances. Talking about uh, finances here as part of the conversation. Yeah, I would say that somebody here, actually, this is you. I think you're worried or undecided about financial matters. And I guess you would say something about finances bother us. Um, so it's talking about money. You guys would have to that's something you would discuss here. Um, it would kind of be like you, business like, keeping it business like. Even though I feel like there's like just I don't know, you just feel something in your stomach while you're talking to them, like, and I'm not talking about gut instinct here. I'm talking more of what it feels like to be in the presence of someone that you have romantic feelings for. Um, but there's something about finding peace, though. Um, and I think something about lending money or borrowing money or giving money. I don't know exactly what it is, but there's money involved for sure. Used to far worse treatment in a relationship. Last time I saw that ex, he punched me, so that's why I have a high tolerance and try to make things work. Ugh. High tolerance? Mm. I'm going to check for sure on this. Yeah, like, I don't know, there's something being you're just worried about a lover. Like, um, you're trying to give love and comfort to someone who's very nervous and unstable. Like, it's like you're trying to love it out of them, and you won't. That, I mean, this is what's happening here is trying to love it out, love someone so much that they're no longer unstable. That's the intention here, it looks like. But it also has to do with money as well. The money aspect, the financial aspects of it. And that may be just why he is okay with it. I'm not saying I get that here in the cards that he's okay with it. I don't really know for sure, but I do see that you would be making some kind of, it's like you're trying to be a better person, you're trying to be the bigger person, trying to, it's the overall energy I'm getting, trying to be the better person, the bigger person. Um, and because I think, I think he's got money issues or something. So it looks like, it's all good intentions here. You have all these good intentions. So I don't really see anything negative here, but I'm getting more of what's going to happen, like at the time, not necessarily what's going to happen after, if that makes sense. So at the time, um, yeah, I can see it here on the table. What's all happening here? You're trying to be the bigger person. You guys talking about money, worried about financials, um, trying to find some kind of forgiveness. Yeah. So that's what I have for you, Stephen. Those are the things that will be talked about, basically, are the things that will be going on in the room. Two more Lenormands? Okay. How's the diet going? Okay, I'm just doing my Hello Fresh. I think I lost like 6 pounds. So doing good. I'll just keep to myself. Yeah. Yep. I keep having all these people taking me out for my birthday. I know it's sad, right? And so I'm definitely not perfect on my diet. Okay, Stephen, what is your first Lenormand question? I don't make sure I don't have anybody else. I don't think I've had anybody else donate. Nope. Okay. How does David feel about Leandro now? How is David feeling about Leandro? Give you a little space. I seen Dan asking in the comments something about, do you need some private time? But I know what you were saying, Dan. He's so polite. All right, so how does David feel about Leandro now? How does David feel about Leandro now? How does David feel? How does David feel about Leandro now? All right, we got the fox, the man, the clover, the rider, book, the bouquet, and the key. Okay, so somebody's very like cunning here. Trickster. Like David is thinking that Leandro's like a trickster here. Tried to trick him or something like that, or vice versa. There's some kind of trickery between them. Like not good, not good. Oh, I don't know, there's something about a chance to visit. Be visited. A chance to visit or be visited. Um, yeah, I think they might have heard, somebody's heard from somebody here. Because there's something about a visit. But in this visit, actually, I'm getting some kind of flattery, flirts, like there's nothing really serious ever talked about. Like it's all flirtery, flattery, flirting, flattery, something like that. Do you do Lenormands on personal reads? Oh, absolutely. I do Lenormand, and I clarify with the tarot and all sorts of stuff. There's so many cards on the table, but it's just not a serious friendship. Like there's something not serious here. It's all flirtery and I keep saying flirtery. Flirts and flattery. And I think that's how David sees that with Leandra. Like just he just was looking for someone to flatter, basically. For own personal gain. And that he thinks that Leandro is overwhelmed by the truth. He's figured out the truth. He thinks that Leandro's figured out the truth, that he's overwhelmed by the truth. And the truth is too much to handle. There's something here about being pushy. A man brings a message. A man approaches. He pushes for something. He tries to change a man. So, like that, Leandro tried to change him. And he's overwhelmed with the truth here about David. That David's just having social visits with him for selfish reasons. Okay. That's what we got there for that one. What's your other one, Stephen? Take that down. Actually, I've been usually start out my personal readings with a Lenormand. I mean, if people have a question, of course, I'll ask what they want. But a lot of times, my private readings, I just start out with what does Spirit want you to know, and it just kind of goes from there. But of course, people can ask any questions. I just get a lot of people that come to me for private readings that aren't familiar with tarot, so they don't know what to ask. They're not like us, all of us here on YouTube. We're like professionals. We know how this shit works, right? All right, let's see here. How does the bowling alley feel about Steven at this time? How does the bowling alley feel about Steven at this time, please? How does the bowling alley feel about Steven? The bowling alley. You haven't asked about them in a while. See what's going on. Okay, we got the man. What? Look at that. Don't get dizzy, guys. The woman. What? The stars. Who's the couple? What is this? The fish. Bouquet. The bear. And the mountain. Okay. Who's the man and the woman? Is there a couple that works there? Like a man and his wife or anything? I'm trying to figure out what this is about. Or unless this is referring to you and David. But I don't know why that would be at the bowling alley. Okay. Looking nice. And he said about you looking nice or making a good impression is very important to you. Like it kind of dominates your life. You want to make a good impression on them. That's what I'm getting. It's what they feel like you. What is this interfering visitor? Interfering visitor. I don't know who this. Somebody's really stubborn. Like, is the boss stubborn? This is about you. How does the bowling alley feel about you? What? I don't know. This is kind of. Unless this is about you and David, do they know about you guys? Like your relationship? I'm getting something about letting someone influence your hopes and wishes, like that you may be doing that. There's some kind of obstacles maybe with money here is showing up with, I guess is representing David, this lady. Have you told them anything, Stephen? with you guys? Because it seems like they're talking about a couple. Yes, okay. Then it must be that. An interfering visitor. Oh, have you told them about Leandro too? Hi, Michelle. Hello and welcome. You just donated. Thank you, hon. You will be right after Stephen here. It's like they're seeing you having some kind of big time, something's dominating your life and is a big obstacle in your life. And a couple situation. But I don't really see anything negative. I think it's just more how they're seeing you right now. Do you have trust issues? Trust issues with the boss? I don't. Like major trust issues going on. I'm getting to here as well. Now, that may be with David, but a lot of times the bear is the boss. Maybe this is your boss. I don't know, but so that's what I have for you. Somebody's interfering, and then there's like big problems, lots of obstacles going on here. So that's what I have. The owner's weird. Oh, okay. You don't trust him? I think other people think that though. I don't know what this interfering visitor is though. Like, do we not like when the boss shows up, or is the boss always there and sometimes they show up? I don't know. So that's what I have for you, Stephen. Thank you so much. All right, Michelle. Is that all your Lenormands? I think so, yeah. I am doing so good, honey. Thank you for asking. Want to know if there's any love coming my way? Okay, let's check. Get those fingers crossed. All right, is there any love coming Michelle's way? 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 Michelle, please. It's coming towards Michelle. It's coming towards Michelle. Love. Temperance, Ten of Swords, Judgment, Two of Pentacles, and the Empress. Okay. With the Judgment card in the center, that's like, could sometimes be somebody with like a second chance. Somebody coming around for a second chance. That, oh, it looks like there's a painful ending here with the Ten of Swords. As far as your love life is concerned, this is interesting. Is there any love coming your way? Thank you, Stephen. You'll be right after Michelle. Thank you. Michelle, do you have, I've got you showing up as the Empress here, like somebody, making a decision here. I don't know if you're the mother figure here, like somebody very much nurturing you and loving you here with the Empress card, like really giving you lots of love and affection. But I feel like it could be somebody coming around, painful for me or them. In the past, both. It's like things were going with the flow here with between you guys, and then it just ended. And now somebody's looking for a second chance or coming around possibly for a second chance. I feel like it's somebody maybe from your past, just because that's what the Judgment card about for me a lot of times is about coming back around, second chances. Somebody had a wake-up call, and like choosing the mother, choosing the ultimate woman here. Are you like really, really like a busy lady? Trying to balance work life, home life? Like, are you a mother, Michelle? I'm trying to figure out why we have this mother card here. Are you somebody's mother? Yes, I am. I go. Oh, okay. Okay. You're a mother. So it's like you're so busy out there. Um, go. Busy here. That, and there's still something lingering from a painful ending, but it looks like there's a possibility here of like another chance, a second chance in love. They're interesting cards. I don't know who, I don't know who this is, but I feel like it's somebody that you already know with the Judgment card. So yeah, that's what I have for you, dear. Thank you for your donation. I'm not sure, but I have an idea. Oh, okay. There's a Sagittarius card on the table, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. Doesn't have to be Sagittarius. There was some Sagittarius energy on the table that I feel like I would have actually got a king of something. But you never know. Okay. So, Stephen, what'd you say? Donate for a tarot and Lenormand. Okay, all right. So go ahead and post your tarot. Excuse me, I'm getting like something stuck in my throat. Tarot, will I keep my job at the bowling alley bar? Alright, will Stephen keep his job at the bowling alley bar? Will Stephen keep his job at the bowling alley bar? Will Stephen keep his job at the bowling alley bar? 7 of Wands, Page of Wands, and the 8 of Swords. I don't know. It seems like there's something here you got to stand your ground about. I think, I don't know. I want to say no. Because there's some kind of new action I feel like here. Somebody's really pushy or I don't know, resistant towards your, maybe that's your energy, but that does look like there's something here that's really stressing you out, overthinking a lot here. Like you keep having to stick up for yourself or something. So it's not like any of these cards are like ending cards. It just feels like the energy is very heavy there. Um, like you don't feel comfortable, which is leading me to say no, that you won't be staying there. I don't know if they have something new going on there that also is like stressing you out a little bit here, but I don't know. I think I gotta say no. I don't know necessarily that they're gonna fire you. I can't say that for sure from this, but I don't think you're gonna be working there anymore, or not for that much longer. Makes sense? Okay. Anyway, I'm starting to get tired. I'm probably gonna have to wrap it up soon. Look at me. I don't think I slept well last night. I was thinking about taking a relaxing bath later. I call it a healing bath. I do one of those every once in a while just to like cleanse all the energy off of me. All right, how's the rock venue feeling about Stephen at this time? How's the rock venue feeling about Stephen? Oh, how's the rock venue feeling about Stephen? Uh-oh. We got the lilies and the birds. Okay. The dog, bear, garden, the ring, and the sun. Oh, well, it looks to me like you're forming friendships here. Yeah, very powerful social network here with the relationships look very friendly, very positive, peaceful. Um, you guys, lots of conversation here, possibly here with the like jokes and laughter. It maybe even joking and laughing around with the boss. Um, Honestly, I don't see anything negative at all there. Everything looks pretty like it's a really good social network, good group of people. Um, there could be some gossip. Um, Gossiping about a friend or a friend gossips about you, like people talk about each other there, but it doesn't really look devious. Like it's just something people do there is talk about each other and what's going on with each other, kind of thing. um, but I don't know that it's necessary. It doesn't look like evil like anything negative with it. um, yeah, there's a lot of gossip. um, People there, some people have the virtue of discretion and some people blab. So um, yeah, to communicate a lot about gossip or moral issues, like talking about somebody's moral issues, like they're not doing something that they should do morally. um, doesn't necessarily mean it's you. It's just that's the conversations going on there. Now, I think they are talking about you. I take that back. Like they're talking about you, but I think you might also be talking about them. So it's like that's just something they do there. It seems like. um, I think they think that you're honest, though. You're being honest. you present yourself as honest. Like you have nothing to hide, is what they're thinking of you as well. But I do think there is some gossiping about a friend. There's chitter chatter here. But that does seem to be strong friendships or strong bonds. Yeah. So overall, it looks pretty good. A lot better than the um, bowling alley. Hey, Lorraine. Are you having problems with them, Steven? It certainly didn't look like it. I mean, as far as your reading goes. You're welcome, Steven. Amanda, I talked to a narcissist abuse coach, and she told me to leave him ASAP because someone who loves you won't threaten you. Yes, dear. That's what I said too. And I'm not even a narcissist abuse coach. You know what? I could probably do it though. Um, that's his cohesive control, something along those lines. Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Stephen, so much. I've never heard of cohesive control though. I mean, I've never heard those words, and I feel like I've studied every single thing under narcissism under the sun, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I've missed something. Thank God I don't live with them. Oh, absolutely. That's what I was trying to tell you yesterday. Like, there's so many good things actually about this. I know in the moment it doesn't feel that way, but that you know now, that you know now. And the more experiences you have like this, the more you'll be able to recognize it even more with the next person. Because you will date other people, Lorraine. Someone else will come along and you'll have to put up your defenses, right? Typo. Oh, coercive control. What I say? Cohesive control. That's funny. Coercive control. Yeah. Yeah. That's the way I try to look at it. Each experience is just a way to learn what not to do. What when you see that out of a person, now you know that okay, I got to get the hell out of this, right? Now I learned my lesson. Once I spot a red flag in a person, I get out. I ignored the red flags with this guy. Yeah, yeah. No judgment here, Lorraine. I've done the same thing. It's like, oh well, it wasn't as bad as I don't know, try to minimize it, make excuses for it, things like that. Oh, well, they were just mad that day. Oh, well, they had a bad childhood. Oh, well, it was just stupid shit. That's what I call it. But at the time, we think that that's being a good person, but it's actually getting you hurt. Do you think I'm trauma bonded? Um, a little bit. A little bit, not so much that you can't get out of it, you know. Oh, Lynn's here. I mean, I don't think you would ever have to get out of it. I mean, what am I trying to say? It's never too bad that you can't get out of it, a trauma bond. Because it lasts for a while. I mean, I know I was trauma bonded for a very long time. Thank you, Lynn. How did you know you were trauma bonded? Oh, well, when your common sense tells you you got to get away from this person, but yet you still want to be with them. You still can't imagine your life without them, can't imagine being without them, even though sensibly you know you got to get away from them. Stephen, you may be trauma bonded. I don't know if you're still in here, but because the kind of the way you're talking tonight kind of sounds a little bit trauma bondish. It's like you have this in your mind, you still want, I don't know, you still think you can, that's like going to change or something. I don't know. But no, Lorraine, I don't feel like, I don't know. I just don't feel like you've been with this guy long enough to really become that enthralled with him. Now, I could be wrong. Like, I am definitely not a narcissist. What'd you call it? I didn't even know they had such a thing. Narcissist abuse coach. Yeah, narcissist abuse coach. Yeah, a coach. Lorraine, not Lorraine, I'm sorry. Lynn, are you here yet? I see you donated. You want a stupid easy girl, and I'm not an easy girl. If you upset me, I'm going to speak my truth and defend myself. I'm not easy. I have respect. Me being upset is not adding to his peace. I'll give him peace, all right, this weekend for sure. Did he tell you being upset is not adding to his peace? Lynn, how are you, dear? You can go ahead and post your question. You are up. As I think this is going to be last reading, I'm going to close donations. I'm kind of, oh, getting a little tired. Yes, he said he was hitting his breaking point with me by being upset the other day by expressing myself. Yeah. I'm well. I returned from a 45-minute walk. I feel relaxed. Oh, nice. Nice. I love a good walk. I try to get a walk in every day. I do get a walk in every day. It's rare that I don't. I'll have a soul development question for my spirit guides. Okay. My legs are tingly. I love it. Okay. Fairy Lenormand, right? Of course. I have 10 Lenormand pleas in my life. Okay. Lynn, how did things go with the IRS? I'm curious to know how that turned out. How about this one? Sorry, I'm eating cashews. My accountant cleared it up best she could. Okay. It's good for now. Well, who did they say made a mistake? Or did anybody admit to any fault or what? Or was it just messed up all the way around? I was thinking, what about how can I further my alignment with my higher self? Well, how can Lynn further her alignment with her higher self? You like that one? How can Lynn further her alignment with her higher self? It's unclear, but we applied the monies how it was supposed to go. Okay. That sounds good. All right. How can Lynn further her alignment with her higher self? How can Lynn further her alignment with her higher self? How can Lynn further her alignment with her higher self? How can Lynn further her alignment with her higher self? The ship. Sherry, you calling me a hoe or are you saying hi? The ship, the stork. the anchor, the heart, and the tower, the book, and the clouds. Okay. Something here about do what, Lynn? I was talking to Sherry right above you. She was calling me a hoe. You don't see it? Oh, I guess maybe you can't see it, can you? How weird. This right here. This is what I see. Hoe. I think it's supposed to say hi, but I know she's not showing up in YouTube, is she? But she's a YouTube person. I don't know what the hell's going on. I see her here in Restream though. Maybe YouTube censored it because they thought she was calling me a hoe. Anywho, so for Lynn, there's something here about a love connection. It's like I'm getting that you're very emotionally distant. Like when it comes to love, it's like um yeah, just what do they call this? Cold heart, lonely heart, cold heart, lonely heart. Like you're kind of like you don't like something about no meaningful relationships are possible because of someone else. And I don't know that it's necessarily boundaries. It looks more like um, not letting people in. Well, that is kind of boundaries, but because you know so much as well about love, like kind of makes you stay away from love because you know so much. When I say you know so much, I don't know if that means you know how to trust your intuition or you you're just aware of how things can be out there in the dating world. Um, I'm patiently waiting for the man for me to come along at the right time. I'm the same with friends too. I value my privacy now. Okay. Yeah, I see you retreating in order to study. Now, I know you don't go to school or anything, but it could be studying anything. Um, I think you're also kind of like not really interested. You're very, I'm showing disinterest. There may have been some lies, misunderstandings, mistakes, errors. I mean, this can be lies, misunderstandings, something like that in love. So things were hidden. The truth was not revealed in love here. Um, so it makes you kind of like cold hearted. I hate to say cold hearted because I know you're not cold hearted, but when it comes to love, you are like, from what the Lenormand's saying. Yeah, like you just you kind of got a boring lie. Wait, that didn't sound right. Well, I mean, your everyday life's kind of boring. It's like, you got your routines, you got your things going on, but that's what gives you stability, though, is your routines and things like that. Um, it's like I'm getting. Do you feel like in love you kind of keep doing the same song and dance? Like a vicious cycle, like a repeated cycle in love, like just the same thing just keeps happening. Have you ever thought about that? I just walk away from people who've always done that. Oh, I guess that's what this saying here. Like you keep walking away, you just keep doing the same thing over and over and over. I guess that's what it means. You just keep um I guess as soon as when somebody screws up, um you're kind of oh, traveler returns. So it's like you just keep meeting the same kind of person. You're on this journey figuring out your true self, right? And figuring out what you truly want. Seems that way. They act like fools and I just leave. I don't fight for people. That's not love to me. I walk away from friends too. I won't fight, bicker, be mean or nasty. I just leave. Lynn, that's not, I mean, I don't think that sounds really like a bad thing to me. Um, Traveler returns. Someone will be on their way for quite a while yet. So I don't know. I don't know if somebody's returning from the past. I can't say that for sure. But it's like your love, it's going to be a while, I think is what Spirit's saying here, with your love life. I wish them well wherever, just not around me. I'm not someone for them. if all they'll do is be mean and disrespectful. Yeah. What's that? Oh, when I cross over. I don't know if it's that long. um, that's funny. Uh, I don't know. I get this vicious cycle. Um, in love, like you're just kind of like dead hearted. Like you just like really don't seem like you really give a shit. There's nothing wrong with that. So, when, hey, I did say I was meant to be married to Rudolph Valentino. No, I don't. I don't know if you've ever told me that. No. Um. Yeah, you're just trying to find what you truly are, what you truly need, and it's just like the same thing, the same misunderstanding just keeps happening again and again, and and in relationships, it's just the same misunderstanding, and in love, and that's where you need to find what you truly want. That's what I'm getting. It's something about what do you truly want. Yes, you really don't give love a chance at all, Lynn. And you may be deceiving yourself, is what Spirit's saying. So, like, you just you look at romantic feelings with a very clear mind. You kind of look at love like yeah, like something rational or something intellectual when it's not. Um, kind of even maybe make yourself believe you don't need love to give love no chance. I've had a rough draft of the qualities and dynamic I want. Oh, okay. That's the people I've dated. It's like I'm getting that you look at everything on an intellectual standpoint. Just like kind of what you were saying earlier, like you don't fight for love. You're not like, oh well, I have feelings for this person, so I'm gonna try to make it work. It's pretty much like once they fuck up, you're gone. I've been told they're like computer engineers. Do what? I don't know what Spirit's trying to say other than search for what you truly want. I want the relationship my grandparents had. That long-term love. Long-time love, long-term love. They have high regard for one another. I'm getting here that for you to go on a journey of self-exploration. So it seems all about exploring yourself and what you truly want here. Because you're right now you're figuring out who you want for you, not who you want for someone else, right? You're not making decisions in your life that allow room for someone else. You are making decisions in your life that allow room for you and what you want to do, right? I think that's what it's trying to say. And you just, I don't know, I'm just getting here. You're kind of like, your love life's boring. She's like, I know, I don't have a love life. Um, a clouded mind may be hindering you to soften up emotionally. Something about, maybe soften up emotionally as well. Kind of soften up a little bit here. Another thing Spirit's saying to allow that love to come in. But I'm getting mostly, I don't know how, it doesn't seem like you're that really interested or something, which I totally get that. Because you're kind of like, I don't really have any hope for love. So that's what I have for you, my dear. That's all right, Lynn. My love life's boring too. I am, but if the right fit for me came along, yeah, exactly. Sounds good. Thank you. All right. Hope it makes sense. I think that's what Spirit was trying to say. All right. I'm going to get off of here. my dear. But thank you guys so much for being here. And I will see you next time. Good night. I meet so many unhappy people. It makes me glad to be single. I hear you, Lynn. I'm the same way. I'm the same way. I'm like, oh my God. Just the other day, I was somewhere and this couple was fighting over uh, how to get to Taco Bell. I mean, it was just, ugh. And I just had so many memories thinking, I am so glad I am not dealing with this stupid shit. But, we shouldn't be that way because there is love out there. But, if I know I'm not ready for it by no means because I'm just, I don't know. I'm not ready to do all that detective work to figure out if this person's, are they sincere? Are they not sincere? Are they lying? Are they not lying? I don't have the energy for that crap right now. So, because that's what you got to do. You got to try to figure out if this person is, worth it. Because you can't take people for face value these days. When the right time comes, that's what I feel. Yeah, exactly. When the right time comes. But like I said, I don't feel ready at this time. Right now, I want to focus on my career. I got all sorts of cool stuff coming up. I'm like getting affiliated with I think I'm up to 4 to 5 different businesses, yoga studios, Reiki studios, stuff like that. And I got just all these events coming up and festivals and fairs, and I'm working on trying to get my daughter back in my life and stuff like that. Last thing I need is some freaking man getting in my way. My attitude sucks right now, don't it? No, it's just not the right time for me. But then you say that, people are like, that's when it happens. That's when it happens. When you're not looking for it, that's when it happens. I have my moments too. Yeah, it's mostly for me, it's the narcissist out there. I just feel like I'm a freaking magnet for them. And I need to really um, make sure that I've got, which I think I know. I think I got a good sense of bullshit now. A bullshit meter, is that what you call it? I'm just not in the mood to deal with that. I'm not in the mood to, I just don't have mood. I'm not in the mood for it. Hi there, Sherry Armstrong. I'm not sure if mine have been narcissists, but definitely assholes. Yeah, well, it's all along the same line, Lynn. It's all around the same lines. So it's like I know I think I can differentiate now between, really to trust my intuition. I really trust my intuition now and stuff. I just don't want to right now. I just don't want to. Same spectrum. Yeah, same spectrum exactly. So, yeah, I actually think I'm healed enough from past narcissistic abuse that I know when to cut it off. I'm just not in the, like I said, I'm just not in the mood for it. So, I'll probably change later, but that's how it is here in August of 2023. All right, girl. Yeah, I'm here. I am. Blah 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 blah. I'm gonna get off of here. It's good talking to you, Lynn, and anybody else that's here tonight. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next time. Bye bye now. I cut mine off pretty early, or it fades quickly. Lucky for me, thank goodness. Yeah, yeah. Good night, Lynn.